What is up? What is up? What is up? Sorry for being late there, guys and gals. Ran into some few problems this morning. Change my mice here. Got too many things going on. Get this stupid stupid cough today. I don't know what's going on. So, give it a few seconds here. The once vanquished insurgent returns as Afghanistan's most likely next leader. Pledges of moderation and women's rights, explicit skepticism, female gunned down for not wearing a burqa. Sounds like they're already starting to starting off good there. We'll allow you to be free. Ha ta 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 ta. Militants are already destroying shit. Imagine that. People are already fearful of their rule. Well, that's what's going to happen. And apparently, Joe and the Ho have found some new allies amid the backlash from the giant Charlie Foxtrot. I do not know where Stinger is. But anyways, women and children are beaten. The tally are already at it, I guess. Wow, you just scroll down a little bit and how things change. Oh, I don't have a mouse for that computer. Wow, how things change.
What's up, Irish?
What's up? So the tally are already on their violent crackdown. Women and children are being beaten. I seen a video already this morning of a guy strapped to a pole that they were beating the shit out of.
Oh, nice.
Because he was allegedly looting. So there's all kinds of great stuff going on, yeah.
You're going to call him Lefty.
Say that again.
That was a dumb joke. They're going to call him Lefty. Is he going to lose a hand? He was looting? Isn't that the same as stealing? Well, I heard you. You got to wiggle it.
It's Bluetooth.
Oh, well then tap it.
It's gonna be a problem today.
Apparently.
So I'm still confused as to why these people, if they knew this shit was coming, why did they run? Why did the people not pick up the arms and start shooting these retards? Because obviously
they're too busy leaving them on the ground so they could run faster.
No. I'm talking about like the general people, like you know, the yous and me's. Like if somebody came here and was trying to take over and they just rolled up,
right?
Like maybe not all of your neighbors, but you know, you think somebody and they would have some testicular fortitude to go ahead and pop some shots or something. I mean, oh no, please don't beat me, please don't beat me, and then oh shit, there's too many here to kill now.
So you just can't, man. You can't teach these people. They don't understand how we live. We tried for 20 years to convince them that our way was better. And sometimes you just got to spank your kid, bro.
Well, they know it's better now.
Yeah.
They're seeing real quick. Did you see something about a guy killing somebody with a fucking hatchet or beating somebody to death in a bank with a hatchet?
No.
I vaguely seen something about that. Like,
Wow.
We should ban all hatchets now.
Right.
Everything is just getting
I did
crazy.
see that there was a shooting in the UK.
Oh,
A guy, a legal owner of a firearm, some of the most restricted firearm rules in the world. He had a shotgun, and he went on a killing spree, killed 5 people, the worst mass shooting in Great Britain in over like a decade. And you got the main person for the gun control coming out and saying, "See, we need to regulate YouTube channels about firearms because he watched channels about firearms, including what my favorite shotgun is and how to correctly, service a weapon." And this person was going on and saying that we need to ban, these kind of channels in this country because it's encouraging people, and people who have an interest in guns shouldn't be allowed to buy guns, because having an interest in guns is obviously a mental thing, and you obviously want to do something notorious with it, so you shouldn't have it since you want it.
so does that mean if you're interested in porn that you shouldn't be available to buy hookers? I mean, because a lot of that goes on in Europe too. I mean, just saying.
I just found it funny. I was reading that last night. I think it was on Reno May's channel too, and I was reading a little bit more in depth.
The retardation is just so fucking deep. Like, how can you even say so? Well, there's all kinds of shit I watch that would like, oh well, that you shouldn't. Okay, I was watching how to make kimchi. Well, now I'm not allowed to get kimchi.
Well, shit, you watch shit on that one computer all day long, right? Even if you're not there, just to get a little extra crypto.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine if, like, now you're in trouble because some of those videos that you watched are now deemed inappropriate?
Man, if I told you all the stuff that I looked at, it'd be fucking. And it's not even like shit that you're not supposed to look at, but
just whack shit, yeah.
Like randomly, I'll be looking at tractor parts, and then next thing you know, I'm looking at how to do wiring for a fucking trip sensor for an indoor motion sensor for the house. Or one of my kids will call me and be like, "Dad, my motion sensor is not working in my garage," and so I got to look this up,
Right.
So it's yeah. And then of course one of my buddies, he's a cop, so he's calling me from the cop car, and he's like, "Hey man, can you look this up?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, use your police computer to do that." All right, good morning to Joe Biden. Sniff my taint. How many heads were liberated in Afghanistan last night? I don't know. I haven't seen. I'm like trying to search around to find. The reason is because they pulled out all air support. Oh yeah, because they're sitting ducks. We're sitting ducks because the tally's got the what do you call it? Shit, what's the name of them? RPGs. And they probably got tow missiles now too. Fuck, who knows what they got? They scored from the they may have man pads and everything else that they fucking gave to them, the Afghan National Army. Man will refuse to fight because their women and children will pay the price for various. I mean, you're going to anyways, so why not go out? What in the flying fuck are you charged doing? The ducks. I have ducks that don't quack, so they make lots of fucking noise, but they don't quack. And they fight, and they'll kill each other. Aloha, snack bar, my favorite tourist. Good morning.
Yeah,
yes.
Good.
Yes, sir.
I tried to send a few people your way yesterday, and hopefully, shit. Good stuff. I was so tired. I fell asleep here in the chair. I didn't even get to watch last night's show. I'll watch it later today, but I was just pretty good. Pretty good.
So,
I tried a different format. Well, not a totally different format, but I tried not to read as much.
I'm so angry. You can't explain it to you. And then yesterday, I don't know if you got the text messages, but after the show I did yesterday, I got several jets that flew over.
Oh, that was there. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're here.
I wasn't exactly sure where that was located at.
And then I'll be damned if an osprey didn't fly over. And I caught him on video, but I seen him coming in on radar, so I picked him up on radar about 20 miles out, so I had enough time to go outside and find this motherfucker. But, well, I got one coming in today, too. What do we got here? No, that's just the... And then I have another little buddy that's in a helicopter. Now, I'm not going to tell you the call sign, but it's an unregistered call sign, so it's a military aircraft. Now, that's getting into conspiracy type shit because they're probably not tracking me, but you never know. You never know. You got to watch the skies, and, there's eyes everywhere.
Luckily, not nearly as many out there as there is here.
Oh, fuck, you would not believe. I'm zoomed in at 10 miles right now, but if you zoom out to about 30 miles, you can see all kinds of shit. The higher the altitude planes and stuff.
You got a drone to monitor your location?
Well, I don't have anything.
That's a good answer.
I have nothing.
I don't have shit. I am so underprepared right now. I got a phone, and I can dial 911. That's my security plan.
I got a Red Ryder BB gun. Red Ryder. We pulled out all of our contractors that worked on all the equipment to support them. Yeah, but they got bases right there. They can jump off of bases and stuff. They're working. They said they've been in contact with the tally a few times to not. Well, yeah, because they're using commercial aircraft to haul people in and out of there. I mean, it's kind of heartbreaking because you have all these women and kids that fuck. If you're a military age man, fuck you, stay there, bitch. But these and not that all women and kids are some of them believe in that alllllasnackbar shit, fucking, and will come up and S-vest you just as quick as the fucking dude will. But yeah, like you give them a semi-life of freedom, and then now you're gonna butt fuck them. And
it's a big move for sure.
Well, they've already.
My bad.
Let's see. There's already one report of a lady being shot down dead for not wearing a burqa. The one lady that I was watching last night, she was an activist or something, some shit for women's rights or something, and she is in hiding. They're actively hunting her and her family, so they can torture and behead them. And so yeah,
watch that on video on YouTube, I'm sure.
I just don't understand how the once vanquished insurgent can return as the next likely leader. Did it quit raining there? Damn.
Yeah, no rain that I know of. No, we're good.
Okay.
Background noise, I guess.
Well, the other day I heard it like come down pouring.
Yeah, that was out of nowhere. Let me turn on my noise suppression filter so that it's not so bad.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. How do you not evacuate? Well, because they want. They want people to. The shock and awe factor of them killing U.S. citizens is where you're going to get your best bang for your buck. Oh, we're doing so good. We're taking out all the, we're taking out all the civilians and the SIVs and stuff, which is the special issue visa people for like people that help the military or contractors or whatever. But we have all the, the United States people there. And that's what's going to happen because they will capture, torture, and kill them. And if you don't remember the beginning of the war where they were dragging soldiers' bodies through the fucking streets and stuff, then you have a short attention span.
I remember a lot of shit back then that I don't want to, and I didn't even go over there. I just watched the fucking news.
Well, you know,
we'll never forget 9/11. We're always gonna be patriotic. Man, that lasted for like 6 months. And then everybody forgot.
and now China's ching chang walla walla bing bang saying that they're going to go ahead and hit Taiwan because they know the United States won't protect them.
Nope. Well, Biden couldn't even say anything about it. Maybe he could say, well, I really don't think you should have done that. You know, that's about it.
Well, he's fucking, yeah, he's Xi Jinping's little bitch. He's like a finger puppet. Ooh.
He got so much dirt on fucking Biden. Shit.
Well, mainly on his son. If they had anything on Biden, you know. But his son, they don't want all that shit to get out. Like the dirty pirate, smelly hooker juices and all the crack cocaine that he snorted out of, you know, hookers' ass cracks. And But Joe, yeah, I mean, I don't know about what Joe's got. And then what are you gonna get? The hoe? Well, she know better. She dumb as a box of rocks too. No common sense.
Nancy Pelosi, third in line.
And you definitely don't want that communist cunt there.
Yep. Can you imagine? Oh my god.
Yeah. She tried to push her communist California ways. I don't know if anybody caught it, but the American CNN reporter embedded with the Taliban was wearing American clothes one day. Well, yeah, she had to because they would have killed her ass.
Yep.
They would have fucking slaughtered her in the street if she would not have been wearing a burqa because they don't care who you are.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem with people that come to America. They don't want to assimilate to our culture. They want us to assimilate to their culture. But if you go to their fucking country, you got to assimilate to their culture or fear the wrath. Well, you come here from Mexico. Well, I'm a Mexican. You know, motherfucker, if you want to be American, you be American. If you want to be a Mexican, go back to Mexico. You want to be a fucking Uzbekistanist, go back to Uzbekistan. You want to be fucking whatever the fuck you are, go back to that fucking country. Right. African, whatever. You go back to that fucking country. But here you're a United States citizen, an American. And if, like you said, you know, the bitch was in civvies one day, and as soon as the tally roll in, this bitch quickly changed because she knew that they won't fuck around and they'll behead her ass.
Yep.
So.
Comply.
But you want that medieval fucking type stuff. Well, if that's the case, why don't we go back to the Crusades and just leave the Catholic Church out of it? We start killing every fucking body that don't believe in Christianity.
No.
But that's the same point.
You can't go out and kill a tyrant. You can't go out and do that either.
I'm just making a point. The Taliban can come in there and cut your fucking hand off because they think you stole something, kill you because you're not covering your face and your hair because you're not married or not with a male family member. But you know, we can't expect you to come to America and be American. If Joe is removed, they can put anyone they want into his presidency. Like Big Mike. I mean, Barry Soetoro.
Michael. No, Michael, Barack's husband.
Oh, that Mike. Well, then they would have to tell us that she was actually a chick dude.
Well, it is 2021.
I mean, you know, fair disclosure. Don't shut off. I guess I'm not.
Actually, if they use the 25th Amendment, I'm pretty sure it goes to the vice president, so you get Kamala.
Well, how long will it be before they get further? The same thing. Because she's not going to be any fucking better.
Well, if you watched, I forget what the channel name is, but the one with the cartoon versions of everybody with the voiceover, it's fucking funny as shit. Ah, hell.
Do we not remember she was telling the people during the pandemic to go out and burn the fucking streets down till your voice is heard?
Yeah.
All while telling other people you can't protest or go to church, but she supports you if you're about burning businesses and having a great time and not wearing masks.
The United Spot. Nancy is stepping down, but who will take her place? That video. That's what this conversation reminds me of.
People are just have the attention span of gnats.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Like, do you not write shit down? Do you not remember stuff?
I don't write shit down, man. You know, I would, even if I did, I wouldn't know where I put it. I have to write shit down in order to remind myself where I put the stuff that I wrote down, and then
buy yourself a bunch of these yellow notepads.
Shit. Just have them laying all over the house.
Look, the key thing to this is write stuff down on it and put the date so you can think back. Oh, what the fuck was I thinking on Monday, August 5th or whatever, you know. Monday, August 15th. This is what Sunday, August 15th. This is what I was thinking. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember then. Well, kind of like a journal, but like I have them in different places. Like in the garage, I may be thinking this. Like, shit, I need to build a shelf for this, but then I don't build the shelf because I got something else to do. But
yeah,
I wrote
like
it.
Writing down the reason why you're not building a shelf, taking like I could be building a shelf right now, but instead I'm going to talk about it in my.
No, like, but I'll write it down that I need to build this shelf, and so whenever I go back and look at that pad, I'll be like, oh shit, I need to build this shelf before I move on to the next task. So it's just a way to keep track of stuff. Yeah.
I was never a good note taker in school, man. I always hated that shit.
Well, you got to be a good note taker in life, so that way you can,
right,
get shit moving along. Because I have a short attention span, but not that bad as some of these fucking other people. I need to work with getting this other computer to where I can screen share and stuff, but I'm gonna have to buy new cameras.
Well, if they're separate computers and you want to use one computer to do it, you could get a capture card, right, and then run the capture card from the computer you're streaming to the computer that you want to screen share, and then you can do it easily that way. Capture cards aren't the cheapest sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to do it the easiest way.
Right.
Nobody needs to see me in 1080p. You're like, damn, son, you got big pores.
Yeah.
Hello. Good morning there, Broken Patriot.
I actually don't stream in 1080. I stream in 720. It usually, well, I have to do that for Twitch, and I figure, it'd be less hard for people to watch on YouTube too.
So what's everybody's thoughts on this? It's not my responsibility. The buck stops with me. Because last time I checked, you're the man in charge. So therefore you have to claim responsibility for the clusterfuck, right?
Yeah, he's the one that put it on that day.
Well, okay. So even if you did get shitty intel, it's still, you are the man in charge.
It's your intel.
You are the commander-in-chief. So guess what? You're responsible. But you won't claim responsibility like you should. I don't know, I'm still just fucking really aggravated. Oh yeah. Clean out them lungs.
Freaking allergies, man. I hate that shit. You hear Greg Abbott is Sick. Supposedly tested positive for the sniffles.
That's the Texas guy.
Yeah, Texas governor. He had gotten his shots back in 2020.
Oh, they probably gave him an extra killing dose. Who the hell's? Let's see. I just don't. Jesus. This stuff's just mentally exhausting. Like, we spent so much time and money and effort to fucking help these people out, and in less than a week.
They don't want to be free, man. They don't want to live like.
Oh no, they do.
Some might, but
yeah. A majority of them do, because there's 38 million plus people, or 36, something like that.
my problem
And there's 75,000 Taliban.
You can't force it. They have to. At some point, they have to stand up for themselves if they're going to do that shit. We can't be there for forever.
Yeah,
I mean, you taught them how to walk. Now let them fucking walk. Or you just like teaching a kid to ride the bike. Sometimes you just gotta let the hands go, and if they fall, they fall. And if they get back up and try again, they try again. But bro, 20 years, man, we should have never been there in the first place. I'm sure there's a lot of great people there, but it's not my problem. You know, I don't think we should have ever been there in the first place, and I feel bad for them. I think the women. You know, that's a fucked up move, and America is definitely not going to be your ally. You know, they're going to hate us even more now than they did before, but I don't know. It is a cluster.
Where do you both see America in the next 6 months? War, market crash, civil conflict, peace, and kumbaya. I mean, really, it could go anywhere. Like, if I could see in the future, I would have had the fucking winning lottery numbers, but
I don't think anything's going to happen in February. So February is 6 months from now. I think it would be more like in March or April. So usually things light off in the spring. So I'd be looking at next spring. Nobody's going to do shit during the winter. Well, it's cold.
Well, unless it's the Russians, because they, you know.
Well, even in America, maybe in Arizona we might light some shit off, right? Arizona in fucking February is nice. It's like in the 70s. But I mean, most places they ain't gonna do that.
Seems like more people have tested positive now that they've had. Well, yeah, the jab. Once they get the jab, it causes a lot of shit. Did you send? I'll have Poison Stinger send you links or something, Broken Patriot, because I can't post them on here. I'll get kicked off. So is he on Discord?
Yeah.
Then he should see all the links that I post.
Yep.
Just check Discord, Broken Patriot, and there's lots of explanations in there on as to what come on, click. Stupid ass things updating. Oh yeah, no. I wish I could tell you, but you know.
Yeah. Operational.
OPSEC. I thought I maybe send you a picture. Did I send you a picture last night?
You sent a picture of a vehicle after I'd sent a picture of the.
Oh yeah, that's my inheritance.
The Ranchero. Yeah, it looks like it's in a car museum.
No, it's my garage, or my uncle's garage, not mine.
Oh, damn. Fuck yeah.
I'm here if you're here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, here.
This morning.
Okay.
I'm ready if you're ready. You were late, bitch.
Yes, I was. Shoot. Okay, it's not gonna work.
So, Broken Patriot, I found a 1959 Ford Ranchero for sale. It's got bullet tail lights. It's got fins. It is fucking gorgeous. It needs a lot of work, and they're selling it for $5,000. Man, if I didn't need to do other shit with my money.
If it was only bullet resistant.
It could be, yeah.
Well, you know, if it was $5,000 and it had you know,
already done up.
soft armor, yeah. So, excuse me. I'm just wondering how long it's going to take for the shithead that used to be an insurgent to like, dude, people don't.
It's what I find it funny too. We're not teaching them freedom as in how we obtained it and how it originally was. We're teaching them about how America is now with the consumerism and the over sexualization and the gender studies and all that. That I think is a good contributing factor why they reject it, right? Because it's all fake. It's all hypocrisy, and they smart enough to be able to see that shit. Whereas if you actually taught them how we got to be a nation and had those values, you know, maybe a better chance. But this whole consumerism and political theater and cronyism bullshit. They already seen cronyism. Why put it in another form?
Why are they wearing masks? I mean, people over there are just as dumb as the people here. You're wearing a fucking mask, but we're getting ready to burn your city down. Jesus.
Smoke inhalation.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, right. Get that picture I sent you?
Maybe.
Don't talk about it though. But
All right. Oh wow, yeah. I like the little pictures.
see them before they get here.
Yeah.
I know we're not the world's police, and we shouldn't have been there that long. And there's a lot of good people that died there, but the people need to stand up and fight. You know, that's like here. Let's say, let's make up for lack of better terminology, aliens attack, and everybody in the continental United States has a rifle and 10,000 rounds of ammunition. And if you don't take out your rifle and go out and start shooting some fucking aliens when the aliens attack, then you get what you get. Now I understand that part, but yeah, I don't understand the brutality either of I'm gonna stone you to death because you fucking went outside without your hair covered. That's like fucking medieval type shit.
Yeah, definitely Old Testament. I don't know, man. I mean, stoning was in the Old Testament. Do I agree with it? No. Do I believe in capital punishment? Yes. Definitely think it could be done a little bit better than that. But capital punishment is not to necessarily punish the individual as much as it is a deterrent for those that, maybe repeat it. That's why they cut their hand off. That's why they stone them in public. And so that everybody else sees that shit and knows that this will happen if you get caught doing that shit. And you know what? I bet you they don't have a lot of theft.
Well, but the biggest problem with that is that there's no representation. It's whatever the elders believe. So, like, if I went and said, "Well, Stingers stole my fucking Twinkie,"
right,
and you didn't have proof that you didn't steal my Twinkie, and I didn't have proof that you did, you're getting your fucking hand chopped off. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know about that. I would hope that it's better than that. I don't know, but I would hope that it would be better.
Have you never seen one of these sit downs where you go in front of the council elders and shit, and they ask you, and they record you with a device, so sometimes cell phone, and they would say, "Hey, did you take it?" And if you admit to it, then they wait to give you your judgment whether you're going to be whipped in public and embarrassed, berated, or they're going to cut your hand off. And then, they make you do a video confessional so they can use it to disgrace you even further.
Right.
So, yeah, you should.
And that's just off of an accusation. No need for proof.
Yeah, because you're not represented by a council member. Like you don't have anybody to you go in there by yourself. So essentially, if you don't say what the right words, or if they don't like you or your
You
family,
can
or
search my house for that missing item he says I stole. I didn't take shit.
but it's your word against my word, and yeah, they
Yeah,
don't.
well, I'm definitely not a fan of word versus word.
Right.
That's where stupid shit happens. But as far as a capital punishment being a deterrent, shit. That's why we used to have public hangings. See, he stole a cow. Don't ever fucking steal a cow. I mean, can you imagine if you did that with people who are stealing TVs? You know how many TVs would not get stolen the next time?
Well,
You just have to kill a couple of them. You don't even have to kill all of them, just like one or two.
well, just
Publicly.
take them out and beat their ass in the streets. What you need to do, just like I said with our beloved fucking political class, bend them over your knee, take your belt off, and just start whooping their ass with a belt, like the fucking 12-year-old they're acting like, and then you would have a lot less asshole problems. I don't want to see American soldiers dying so that other countries can have a McDonald's drive-thru. Yeah, I don't either. My buddy has a Ranchero with a 429 in it. It says Broken Patriot.
Ooh.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Right, but that's not the people.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
The people. Shit, I'm trying to use my mouse with my left hand, so it's kind of hard.
Ooh. What are you doing with your right hand? Oh, dual mouses.
Yeah, I'm dual wielding, dual fisting.
By the way, I don't like a lot of Rancheros. I like that Ranchero. The old 50s cars, those are nice. The 60s and the 60s, a couple maybe of them. The 70s and 80s and 90s, I don't know, if they made them in the 90s. No, those are gross. I'd rather have an El Camino at that point.
El Camino.
Mm.
Man, these guys, they've traffic police use Tali's flag on their motorcycles as they come on duty in Kandahar already. And this is on the 17th. Like, geez, they even got a little road guard vests. Like, damn.
They ready. Well, shit, they had plenty of time to prepare. We were calling pullout even during Trump. I'd imagine.
So apparently the guy that's going to be their president, Abdul Ghani Baradar, has spent half his adult life as an insurgent, or the other half as a prisoner.
Yeah, the leader of them was in Guantanamo.
Yeah.
And we released him.
Because he formally surrendered after the U.S. invasion following the 9/11 and terror attacks. Wow! And this is the Jagwagon? Oh, yeah, he's coming after us. He's been in Guantanamo Bay. They don't do nothing nice in Guantanamo Bay.
No, I doubt it. He's seen the shit.
And the shit look on his face like, I'm a free man, but somebody fucking fist fucked me while I was in my cell. Yep. Yeah, he just looks like shit's not going to be good. Now you got some evil little... Wow. Yep, well, America, you're going to get what you want to get right there.
So, the America we grew up in is gone and dead. We'll never get that back. It's if we can actually keep it together as 50 United States and still pretend that nothing's wrong, and how long that can go on. It's like not going to the doctor because you don't want to get the bad news because you got a pain in your butt.
You're talking about Hammurabi's code, that being an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Oh, he's referring to you, talking about I get that for like murder or something. I would be cool with that, like, or rape. Well, I don't want to rape somebody, but I'd like to.
I volunteer.
I don't want to rape. I don't want to rape. I don't want to rape anybody, but if you commit rape, then I might want to bust a cap in your ass. But
Well, even in the
with
Bible, you're
my
not
extended
supposed.
clip.
Even in the Bible, you're not supposed to do eye for an eye. It actually says don't do eye for an eye, right? But there are still crimes that would bring on stoning or death penalty at some point, and it's biblical somewhere there. It says that if somebody is an evil, doer, that you're supposed to bring them to judgment quicker or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't have the.
Yeah, that's totally archaic. Like in Afghanistan, if a man thinks his woman cheated on him, she's brought to the center of town and stoned to death for everyone, including by the children.
So he doesn't even have to think it. He just has to say it.
Yeah. Be like, well, time to get me a younger wife. Yo, this bitch cheated on me, cuz. Take her to the hood.
Yeah, I'm definitely not for that shit.
I mean, sounds like a good man religion. If you want to be, if you just want to be, if you think about it, like all these, could you imagine all these people like with the 40 different colors hair, like the crazy people? Well, I don't even know what the fuck they're calling them these days, but you know what I'm talking about, right? What do they call them?
Antifa?
No, like the women's
Butch? The sports team? Soccer team?
What do they call the women? No, those are side cuts. Fuck. I don't know.
I'm throwing out all my derogatory terminology.
What is it? What is it when they call not feminine? Is it a feminist?
Yeah, I guess.
Is that the ones that like, oh, you're a pig and
all men are evil?
Yeah. So you do that to do that to some Afghani or somebody's a Muslim, and they're gonna take your ass out and I would say grab you by the hair of your head, but most of them have shaved heads or something close to that, and they're gonna stone you to death in the street. But in America, your dumb ass has the right to yell at people because people like me and people that went over there and fucking died give you that right. We may not like you. We may not like what you're spewing. But guess what? We served so that you could have that right. So don't fuck around, because if we become under control of the tally, just remember, your ass is going to get your fucking face smashed in by some stones in the middle of the street. That goes for a lot of you fucks. Feminists. Yeah, they're broken patriots. Sorry, broken patriot. You knew what I was talking about.
All right.
So these guys are just going to be complete asshats. They've given them all of our technology. How much of that are they going to sell to the Chinese, who've already said that they're going to, accept them as who they are? Oh, we're going to accept you as...
Well, that'd be stupid to sell it away. Don't they need that equipment to keep their legitimacy and make sure that they don't get invaded? Well no. Nobody's going to invade them, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's been futile. Like, British done it back in the day, Russia. How are you going to fucking beat somebody that's in a constant civil war? It's not. Like, it's Shiite against Sunni, and the real reason why is because whenever the Ottoman Empire collapsed, they drew these boundaries. Well, when they drew the boundaries, they drew them right through different sects of land that should have been not drawn through. So it separated some of the people from the other people, and this has caused, a lot of the problems.
Right.
But that's the way they were sectioned off after the Ottoman Empire. I mean, these fucks are already chanting death to America. Like, what?
Well, I mean, just wait for September 11th. They're emboldened. They just beat the world superpower with rocks and radio-controlled vehicles and friggin' AK-47s. Yeah, they're emboldened. Yeah, death to America. Yeah, they're going to go and say that shit. And yeah, they might actually pull off some shit for the 20th anniversary. I know if I was in that, which I am absolutely not, and I do not condone, but if I was in that shit, you best believe I would be trying to do something for the 20th.
Well, I just read here, it says, even as the tally attacks continued throughout the negotiating process, U.S. officials became convinced of Baradar's relevance. In November, he posed for a photo with the then Secretary of State Mike Pompeo.
Yep.
Huh.
Well, even Trump was talking with Taliban.
Yeah, but did we just admit that we put this guy into power? Because that's
We
what it
knew
sounds
that
like.
he was going to be in power, and we just accepted it. That's what that was.
No, it never works that way. Hello, Saddam Hussein.
True, maybe. I don't know.
Osama bin Laden. Do we not see a CIA connection here? And then it also brings back to what I said about the CIA. Like, why the fuck did they tell them to pull out and not fucking fight? Like the CIA special trained fucking unit, like basically a SEAL team ish of special operations troops that are Afghan. And I forget what they're called, like 03 something, Afghan 03 or
You're not
something.
supposed to touch dirty things. You just let the dog lick your face.
You were to lick my face. I was trying to pet the cat.
Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, feminist. Look at what the Chinese did to the American high school student on vacation who took a poster off the wall. Yeah. That shit wouldn't be tolerated. Like the stuff that they do for fucking YouTube views and stuff here. Yeah, like you'd be stoned to death, fucking put in a prison camp. And these fucks are like, oh no, we no, you don't need to adopt that.
I think we should send them Little Nas.
Huh?
I think we should send them Little Nas.
Oh, is that a rapper?
Yeah.
What happened to Big Nas?
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I've unfortunately been a victim to watching one or two of his. I don't even know if he's his, but one or two of those things, and I'm just like, oh my god, bro. This is the fall of America, bro. You can see it. Morality is gone. Financial stuff is gone. Open borders. Freaking the world superpower no longer. Just wait. OPEC is going to take. We're not going to be the world currency on oil pretty soon. And at some point, China's going to take over Taiwan, and we ain't going to do shit about it. You know why? Because we're watching the fall of America unfold just like Russia fell after the Berlin Wall. In my opinion.
Well, I don't know what to say, man. Like I really, like hopefully everybody's getting their little groups together. Join your mag. Don't buy into fucking people's hype shit about. There's so many videos, so many YouTube channels that like got 83,000, 100,000 fucking subscribers, and you're like, oh god, go buy all this shit right now. Well, most people don't know what to do with that fucking shit even once they get it.
Yeah.
So they're telling you to buy all this shit.
With their affiliate links. Hey, you know, if you're going to buy it anyway, buy it off my affiliate link. Save you money.
I may make a few dollars. Don't open your own fucking store or website. Yeah, but they're not telling you what to do. The one I really like is they have a commercial for the Lost Ways book, and it's like if you just go to the fucking website, you can buy it for $37, like digital or hard copy. But if you buy it from like their affiliate link, it's $64. Like what the yeah.
Usually that's not the way that goes. Usually it's the same price, if not a little bit less.
Well, that's not the way this one worked. I don't know what. Yeah, so it's the CIA is the Cucks Incorporated look like they're the ones that's help rolling this out, because they warned that it would be this fast. Well, how else do you assist people fucking to get shit done fast? You sure as fuck don't ask the fucking federal government to do it. But if you need something done, you either ask the Marines, and if you can't get it done that fast, then you call who? The Cucks. The Cucks intelligence assholes. And they'll get it done for you. So it's, in my opinion, it looks as though that they placed this asshole there because they released him from Guantanamo Bay. So they knew that they were. So maybe they think they're gonna, use him as another one of their fucking finger puppets.
Mm.
And I don't know why. And then, of course, China, like I said, is exploiting our weakness, saying that we're just gonna take Taiwan now because we know Joe and the Ho's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Last night, the Taliban issued a warning to America to have all of its people out by September 11th. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually surprised they're doing that. I mean, I'm surprised they don't just kill everybody and like, fuck y'all, get out of my land and don't ever come back. Because if they killed everybody there, what would we do in response? Go another 20 years?
Well, realistically, to me, I would just turn that bitch into a glass sandcastle.
But then you got all those innocents that got caught up in the whole thing.
That's the only reason that's the only reason that it's not,
Yeah.
because you can't, you can't be culpable for having, that many, what do you call it? Fuck. You can't kill that many innocent people, whatever the fuck the terminology is for that.
Genocide?
Well, it's not genocide because you're not killing all the Muslims. You're just killing all the fucking asshat ones. Or at least that region.
We gotta make sure that we can give them their free vest, party vest. Here's your free party vest. Come get it. All you have to do is sign up and take this little shot, track device.
And they're talking like some of these Afghan partners that work with us, like the translators and shit, they've been trying to get their things for 7 to 10 years. Their SIVs, special issue visas.
Yeah. Why can't we send them to Pakistan? Why do they have to come to America?
Well, I think they took them to Uzbekistan or something. And some of them, they're talking like 20,000 of them is going to come to the United States. I believe that's what they said, 20,000, because they have 2 different bases that are going to accept them and then process them. There's a 14-step process for the special visa program that diplomats by law must complete before they can issue the visas.
That's 20 chances of another terrorist in our borders.
14.
Yeah.
No diplomat wants to be the one who cuts a corner and ends up admitting into the U.S. Someone who could pose a risk. One diplomat said Congress ultimately passed legislation streamlining the expanding the program, but not until the end of July. The State Department also bristled at the suggestions that it acted too slowly in issuing visas. No shit. Welcome to the United States government. If you want it done, unless you fucking suck somebody's ass or know somebody that you can give a hand job to, you're not getting shit done. So anyways, even other contingencies at the U.S. Embassy in Kabul had prepared for the event of the rapid Taliban advance tallies, and the State Department anticipated it would have at least several months to continue operating safely in Kabul. What? Did the CIA not give you the fucking memo? Did everybody not get the corporate email that they were just letting them run fucking rampant? The State Department had anticipated potentially needing security reinforcements. Well, we didn't want another Benghazi, so we just figured we'd take you out on CH-46 that was still being used back in Vietnam. Might have been the same one. It might have been like the farewell ride for the, from the Saigon to the, went from Saigon 46 to the Taliban 46, and then now they're going to retire that aircraft and put it in the History Museum somewhere.
All right.
Another State Department official cast blame onto Donald J., the Orange Man Bad, arguing that the incoming Biden administration had been left a significant backlog of special. Well, did he think he was going to get darfed on the election? Did he think he was going to get Did he think he was going to get patted in the ass with no lubrication? No, but there we go again. There might be a conspiracy theory in there. So,
all right.
Biden says the buck stops with him, and that the Taliban takeover would happen faster than he believed was possible. That's because the CIA didn't tell you in your briefing, dumbass, that they're helping them out. Because they initially had the special operations guys, like over 1,000 of them dug in to start killing them motherfuckers. And then guess what? The CIA pulled them out. And these guys are like the baddest. Like I said, they're like some SEAL Team 6 shit types. Marine Corps fucking raiders. Like Force Recon and shit. But anyways, because they've been trained by the best, so they don't even know who the fuck these people are, half of them. Like I'd say 9/10 of them have never had a picture taken of them, or at least for 20 years,
Right.
So that way they can still be, effective in case they need to go into, because they're actual Afghanis. So
Delaware's still a slave to the dollar, huh? Monetary system. I'm
still here. Yeah, I know. I gotta get to work too. I got stuff to do today too. It's almost time to roll out, but yeah. We dramatically accelerated the SIV process, which is really going to cause the problem, because all you needed was one guy or gal that was bad to slip in here, or even a kid. Imagine being a kid and watching your parents get smoked by a GI. For no other reason other than they had a gun or something.
What, he didn't identify his target?
Well, I mean, shit happens on accident sometimes.
Right.
But you also have to remember that these are the tally's the same kind of people that put women and children in the first room, so because they know that we're gonna walk in and throw a fucking frag in the fucking room, and then what's the first thing you see, So they use it against you, or they'll have their base in a hospital. So. But they don't care to blow up kids and women. No, they don't care. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, you can't have these morals if you want to win an unconventional war. If you want to go up against the world's leading superpower, you got to play as dirty as you possibly can. And I mean, you might not agree with it, and I know I don't, but at the same time, you can't argue that it wasn't effective.
Taliban fighters patrol near Hamad. What are they patrolling for? Like, they done got it. It's free.
Probably anybody who's on their hit list, I would imagine.
But guess what they're sitting in?
Humvees.
A fucking armored Humvee with an armored gun turret in it.
Yep.
Huh.
I saw them rolling down the streets in a video yesterday.
And nobody seems to think this is a problem, because we're supposed to blow that shit in place. If you can't take it, you pop a white phosphorus grenade in that bitch and burn it to the ground. Or at least, say it's something like that, like the APC. Well, you open the hood, sit a white phosphorus bitch on the engine block and burn it all the way through. You just don't leave the motherfucker for somebody else to take.
What's funny is I think it was maybe a week before this all happened, I told you, Irish, if you want fully automatic weapons and military gear, we need to move to Afghanistan. We'll get it for free. And you're like, nah. Bro, they got some shit.
Well, I assure you that you don't want to live there.
I don't know. I already live in the heat. Making women cover up might be nice.
No, there's no kind of heat like this.
Hey, Riddle, we're moving to Afghanistan. I'm getting a fully automatic.
Bitch, put your park on.
Don't make me tell him I keep cheating on my ass.
Oh, yeah. No, hey.
If it works, I'll get him. That'll get him shut up real quick.
Yeah. Don't maybe walk out the street and yell that you're a Jezebel.
Yep.
So apparently they're still on Twitter, Tally is.
Yep.
But I can't post anything, you know.
The President of the United States can't be on Twitter, but jihadists, that's where we are in 2021. 20 years after September 11th, the president of, the former president of the United States, well, at the time, the president of the United States is booted off of Twitter. And now you have this happening. I'm like, holy crap. What's more disastrous to our republic? You know, some Afghans getting our shit, or the censorship of a president. That's a true threat of freedom right there.
Well, it's all a threat. Like, we can't have any of it. And obviously, we just seen the takeover of a well-trained country by.
And get this, Taliban is number 2 on the list. On DHS, you know, Homeland Security, they came out with a memo saying the most dangerous threat to America right now is us, me and you. If you don't want to get the shot, you're at the top of their list. If you think that you should have a right to own whatever gun you want, you're at the top of their list. The Taliban that they just gave all this shit to is second to us. So I don't know where that is. You know, is how. In fact, I think I learned from that from Delaware Patriots. So I don't mean to steal your shit, but.
Well, as long as you give them credit, that's all that matters. A woman lies in a pool of her own blood as her parents and others crouch around her moments after she was shot in the fucking face by the Taliban for not having her fucking head covered up. Huh.
Well, and guess what? Everybody else there is going to remember that, and they're always going to have that burqa on.
Yeah, well, there's like 5 bitches that weren't wearing it.
I bet you they wear it now.
They're controlling interests. Oh, and for your reference, bitch is a term of endearment in my house. You just can't say the C word. It's no disrespect toward women. That's how we roll here. Poison Stinger doesn't.
I say whatever words I want. It's going to be kind of difficult because I might accidentally slip up with the C word here and there.
Oh no! You don't ever say that godforsaken word around here because you know that'll be a fight. But
just saying, I don't play by your rules. No, I always slip.
Oh no!
Even when I try not to cuss.
Man films himself clinging to the plane as it leaves Afghanistan.
Oh,
no.
Shit. Did he actually make it out, or did they just find his phone out in the desert?
I don't know, but that's like 300 miles an hour or some shit, whatever that plane. Well, see the ones they showed, the Air Force plane, the 1109, it was there to drop off equipment, but they decided to turn around and fly out of there until they got the area secured because they didn't want to drop off the equipment and then have it hauled off by the millions of people that were fucking around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So but they did find people in the wheel well. They found bodies in the wheel well. I sent you that link last night as a story, but
shit. I must have screwed up on that. I didn't get it. Sorry about that. I'll do it tonight by the way, I might not be doing an evening catch up tonight. It all depends on what we got going on today, but I'll definitely put it on tonight.
So yeah, they did find there's an investigation, but like, what can you say? Like, you can't see the wheel wells. That's why you have a door gunner and everything. All right, well, It's been an hour, guys and gals. I appreciate you coming. Sorry today was kind of slow. I wasn't as crazy as I usually am, but yeah, I appreciate everybody for checking in. Give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs down, whatever you're going to do. Leave it in the comment section below. Share the videos. Check out the links below if you want anything or need any information or you want to learn how to make shit down there below. Thanks for watching. I'm Irish USMC Vet, Simplified Godspeed, and that's Poison Stinger. Have a great day.
Peace.